Hello everyone, welcome. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello, hello. New Starfall system is dog. I don't think that's anything new. It's the same as always. It's always been bad. The only difference is people just haven't realized it until now. There we go. People just take their turns realizing that the system is always bad. Oh, such dramatic music. I'm gonna skip ahead. That's better. Yeah. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I don't know what I'm doing here because over the weekend, I didn't really play MapleStory that much. I'm just kinda confused. And also my series is very confused. Because I had so much stuff to do. Now I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know what's going on anymore. That's okay. Nothing that can't be solved by just farming meso, right? I'm pretty close to 274. I'm trying to get to 275 by the reset. That'd be nice. And I get an odium, not odium. What's the new area? Shangri-La crystal. Yeah, that'd be good. I'm running out of 3x's, so I only have 4 left here. Let's buy some VIPs. Because I do see myself farming a little bit. I always mix up where the shops are. Yeah, let's grab some of these. Cube sales is a scam. 6 bill, only 2 rank ups. Dude, it's not even like cube sales, just tiering up to legendary is always like so finicky. Like in all seriousness, I've been playing this game for like 5 years, and the cubing to legendary is like up there for one of the worst experiences in the game. Because sometimes you hit the average, what was it, like 30 to 40 cubes to tier up from unique to legendary, and sometimes you can just spend like 200 cubes and it doesn't go legendary. Like, it just feels awful. Once you get to legendary, then the cubing is like, it's a little bit more bearable, but leading up to it is pretty miserable. Off-event cubes are better? I mean, whatever makes you feel better, honestly. Like, when it comes to all these RNG systems, you just play whenever you feel, like, more fun. There's literally no difference. It's just the variance is that high. And that's fair. As long as you're okay with it, then that's all that matters. Is this right? Why does my drop rate feel like it's low? No, that's right. Okay. Oh, because I don't have a wealth acquisition on, that's why. How'd the weekend go? Yeah, it was pretty good. I managed to get quite a lot done. I got really lucky on the cube sale on this Ren, which was really nice. I think I had like 16 bill going into it, and I hit hella. Very pleasant. I didn't expect to go... I mean, I didn't have that much money going into it. Like, 16 bills, not that much. But, this character did get pretty lucky. As for my star forcing, the first thing I did was I immediately blew up my Eternal Hat. It was like 18 to 19. Like, first couple of taps, gone. So I spent the rest of the time just, like, sending Daybreaks and Slime Rings. So I did manage to get a little bit of gains on the Cannon Master. I got a 25 Daybreak and 23 Slime Ring, so can't complain. I did blow up, like, a few other things too. It was like my Eternal Hat. I blew up an ET, a Commanding Force Earring maybe, an Eye Patch, stuff like that. I just blow up some stuff. I don't know. I wasn't too fussed about it. All right. But yeah, today I'm just like trying to get back into the game because I don't usually play Maple over the weekend. Like I spent some time cubing and star forcing, but like actually playing the game, not really, because I was preoccupied with other things. 5 figures graded. That's crazy. Yeah, some cards are worth a lot. Oh, I forgot to do MPE yesterday. No, that's okay. I came home pretty late. No, I was too slow. I saw it and it disappeared in front of my eyes. But yeah. Now we're just back onto the meso grind. I am on 130 mils. I am broke. I have no money to play with. But I do kind of want to get to 275. I want to get to Shangri-La. Or rather, I want to get out of this area. Mostly because I don't want to make too many more fams here. But I'm probably going to be able to make maybe 1 or 2 more uniques at best. And then I'll go to something like Locked Door. Maybe I can already go Locked Door, but I want to stay here for 1 more unique. Yeah, I can already go to Locked Door. These guys are 274. So, after I get the next unique, I'll move to that area. I'll probably stay there for 1 or 2 uniques. And we'll see if I can farm 275 areas. I think ideally I would like to go to Shangri-La because the rates should be better. I think. What level are these guys? Yeah, 275. So the race should be pretty good there. And I'm just slowly going through all of my boosters and stuff. You're Shining got a 21 hat and bottom in 4 bill. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I had like 1.5 bill going into the Shining on my Ren at least. And I managed to get a 19 star hat. It's somewhere here. But I got a 19 star hat. That's good enough. I don't have any money anyway. I'll take a 19 star. Would you say it's worth it for someone not great at bossing to buy the Genesis Pass? I'd say that if you're trying to learn the boss and you're worried about your damage, it's okay to buy it still. Well, at the end of the day, no matter where you are in the game, if you clear the bosses, you'll get 3 times the points. So even if you're partying, you still technically get 3 times the points partying. So in the grand scheme of things, it does kind of help you liberate 3 times faster, regardless of like how you clear the boss. But one of the biggest benefits of the Genesis Pass is that when you attempt the bosses that are part of the whole Genesis thing, so that's like Lotus, Damien, Lucid Will, Vihila, Darknail. I don't know if it applies to Gloom as well, actually. Maybe it does. But you get a lot of extra damage on these bosses. They give you like more boss damage, I think, more Arcane Force. It's just a bunch of like extra bonuses to help you technically clear the boss. So it's not a bad purchase, but of course, like if you're not that confident in soloing the bosses, you might not get full value out of it. But I don't think it's a bad purchase though. Your Arcane Gate goes from 17 to 18. Is it your only item that you're working on? I tend to like try to find out what you have to spend on. If it's your only item, then you don't really have anything to do about it, right? Like if it's the only item you have left to work on, you just gotta hope that it goes. But if you had other things to work on and you decide to only invest on the cape, then I don't know. I don't know if it's good or bad. Really depends. Look, I know that getting bad luck and stuff in the game exists, but I try to hold off from saying anything until I find out what the full extent of it is. Because there are plenty of times where people can make gains across like multiple items, but if you decide to go 21 at a time, then you're opening yourself up for like a chance of disaster. It protected 17 bill. So it took you 17 bill to go from 17 to 18. You failed that many times? That is pretty bad luck if you failed 17 bill, 17 to 18. That's pretty bad. But if it blew up and stuff like that, then I don't know. Hello, Jun. You can solo comfortably up to Hard Lotus. I'd say if you can solo up to Hard Lotus, you could consider just like holding off from getting the Genesis Pass right now, just because like it's like you said, like you haven't really accessed the new bosses. You might not like know what's going on or anything, and you might not attempt it. I think if you decide to try to do party bossing, so if you did a 6-man Hard Will or a 6-man Lotus, Lucid, or even further, I think the Genesis Pass becomes a lot more valuable. But in your position, you're in no rush. Yeah, it's 300 mil each. But I'm saying like it's 300 mil each, so it's about 3 or 4 taps per bill. And you did 17 by that, so you tap 50 something times and you failed a 15%. That's like pretty unreal. $11 bill gone from 17 to 18. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I know a lot of people aren't very big fans of like star forcing and stuff like that in general. But I will say that this new system is definitely better than the old one. A lot of people are just, I feel you have to change your mindset when it comes to the star forcing. So people are like still stuck thinking about the way that it worked last time, where it was like a lot cheaper. What Nexon basically did was they just made it so much faster. All that time that you would have spent, and all that money you would have spent trying to get to 18 star, and whether or not it went or not, it could have happened exactly the same on the old system. Except this time, it was just so much faster. So, I'm actually a big fan of this new system. Anybody in the old system could tell you the same thing, that they got stuck at 17 for like 20 bill and never saw 18. It's the same problem, right? Like, you can get bad luck in the same old system. Except you're clicking just way more and every individual tap's cheaper. Now, you spend 20 bill, you're still stuck at 17, but it didn't go back down to 15. You know what I mean? So, I know a lot of people are not super happy about their luck, but you gotta go a bit further than that and remember, like, this new system is actually better. Or at least it is better on Shining. I can't really speak for it off event. Got your 2 Arcanes in 21. Hey, grats. Hello, Grave. Did you manage to complete drop gear on the cube cell? I did, actually, yeah. I'll probably show it in the video, so I won't like say too much about it, but my drop gear is looking pretty good on my Ren right now. I'll live before transfer to Kronos, even without the pass? Yeah. There are like other benefits to the pass. I think, like I said, if you wanted a smoother run and you wanted to liberate faster, then the Genesis Pass becomes a lot more valuable. Especially if you can solo C10. Because 3 times those boss points is like pretty insane. Usually you get about, if you solo everything, you get about 450 points, let's say. Then if you get a Genesis Pass, V Healer by herself is like 250 points, or something like that. That's more than half the bosses combined from one boss, in terms of your Genesis points. You also get the benefit of extra damage, like I said before, and you also get a guaranteed 3 attack soul at the end of it. So it's pretty good. Did I run my bosses yet? Not on Hyperion, no. I just want to work on my Ren. My goal here is to 275 this Ren. That's my short-term goal. And then maybe I'll run some bosses on Hyperion later. Got a dreamy belt? It'd be like that. Don't like being forced only on Star Force boom reduction events? Yeah, it doesn't feel that good. I still think that the game is fine if you like manage your expectations, if that makes sense. Like, realistically, you shouldn't be Star Forcing off event anyway. Although now it's like a little bit more obvious because blowing up items never feels good. But I don't think that it's like necessarily always bad to Star Force off event. Some things you don't care about your spares. Like, if you really want to make gains and you have like 50 CRA spares, which is, you know, it's something that some people have, it's okay. You can consider off eventing if you really want to push gear. It's always better to save for events, of course. That's like the best best case scenario. But you just need to just remember it will blow up more. That's all. But if you're doing items that have like inconsequential amounts of spares and you don't really care about the spares, it doesn't really matter. Soloed E-Carling at 130. Ooh, really? That's crazy. That's really impressive. Yo, I can barely solo E-Carling with 300 mil. Hello, cheers. Thank you for the follow. Where do you think you end up living as 70 mil character? It probably gives you like 20 mil combat power or something. That's usually where it ends up. The issue you have with the new Star Force, you went through 200 bills so fast. Would you rather go through 200 bills slowly? That's... I know, like, you go through the money quickly, but I hate wasting time just sitting there waiting for it to get, like, past 17 star, you know? Like, just the sheer amount of time saved not being stuck 15 to 17, I was okay spending money quickly. But yeah, to each their own. I think that spending money quickly or getting Star Forcing over and done with is so much better. I hated waiting 15 to 17. Like, you just sit there and you're just holding the spacebar and just... It's just depressing. How did my Shining go? Yeah, it went pretty well. Yeah, I'd say it went well. Well, it went well for some items. It went very poorly for my Eternal Hat. Went really well for my Daybreak. My Daybreak managed to get to 25 stars. You like watching him boom his pendants? Every star is stressful? What are you talking about? I think it's the opposite. I like that the stars can't go backwards. You accidentally use a 24 Daybreak to recover a trace. Oh, nah. No, not the 24 Daybreak. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, when I was like tracing and like trying to restore my items, I also had that concern. I had to be a bit careful. Spent 60 bill in 30 minutes, get Eternals to 22, ET 23, Twilight 25 in 60 bill? Yo, you're cooking. See, you were the reason why people hate Star Forcing events. You took their luck. Boom, 15 Daybreaks? Oh well, yeah, there was the balance. I'm kind of surprised you went for 25 Twilight. I would be too scared to tap Twilight past 22 because what if I get a Zerk? Now I have to make the Zerk really, really hard. Like, I have to make it like really high stars, you know? Don't you have to get to like 23 at that point? I don't know, I'd feel scared pushing temporary gear, personally. You're a mad lad. But hey, 22 Eternals. I have yet to see a 22 Eternal on my account. One day I'll be 22 Eternals, but not anytime soon. I'm too casual for 22 Eternals. I don't do the bosses consistently enough. Yeah, I mean, you could try support and see if they do anything, but it's... knowing their history, it might not be the case, unfortunately. What's the tech for Source? Would you 23 a sub, Golix? 23 or 22? I think the real answer is you do the math for all the scenarios. I don't know the math off the top of my head. But if you just wanted a 22 source, like specifically a 22 source, 23 superior is probably the way. I think the argument becomes at some point, is it worth 22ing a source? Because like, remember, I'm trying to think back to when I make subs, right? The question is it ever worth 22ing a sub on a mule? And for me, a lot of the times, I'm happy with just a 20 star because the difference between 20 and 22 on a mule is not going to make a difference, right? And a lot of the times going from, let's say, 21 source to 22 source is like not going to make that big of a difference, other than like completionist, right? I think personally, I would like try to find out the numbers. Is it worth doing a 23 sub? Because I feel like a lot of people, if you 23 a sub, you're going to use the 23 sub, you know what I mean? So then you're in the predicament of, do I sacrifice this gain for the 23 superior to put onto the source, to put it to 22? Or do I keep the 23 sub but make a different 23 sub? You know, it's just, I don't know what the math is, to be honest. I think personally, I would just try to, I would just leave my source at 21. And then figure it out later. Because I don't know the numbers right now for myself. Because 21 source is like on the easier side. Because you're only trying that hard star from 21 plus once. Like 21 to 22 once. Because then you have to do the same star to 22 to 23. And you can end up blowing a lot of superiors up. $24 Dom and transfer down? Yeah, but then you have to do the math of like how many things you're going to blow up. Like 24 Dom pendant is like still a lot of Dom pendants. I wouldn't know what the answer is though, so I will refrain from giving any advice. It's just like my gut feeling. My Ren's looking a little dark. Yeah, check out this unique, man. Outline in black. Now I can see my character everywhere I go. At least it's gains. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, you got gains. I mean, at some point you just like tap things for the fun of it, right? Like I can see the Twilight Mark, you just having fun, being like, oh, if it goes, it goes. If it goes, it's a gain. If it doesn't go, then you probably would have had like some other items to use anyway. Now, honestly, the 22 Eternals by themselves is already massive, so congrats on that. Alright, so after today, I should end up like pretty close to leveling up if I do Monster Park plus plus my 7 runs. So I need to find MP party later. And if I farm another 10% on top of that, I should level today, which will be very ideal. And then I can just work to push for 270, 275. So it looks like I might only have enough time to make one more unique here anyway. Yeah, my cube sale went really well. My streamer client was like in full force. It was kind of gross. I think people will be very upset with what my Ren achieved, but I'll hold that for a video because no spoilers or minimal spoilers. The only person that sees everything is JH because I need somebody to know, and JH is He'll sometimes like egg me on to do things. That is good for content. He's got that content brain. How's early Odium farming with Ren? It's pretty good. If you want lazy farming, there's a lot of really good, simple maps to train on. For example, Gate 1, Odium Gate 1. It's very popular because it's so lazy. Then if you want something a little bit more active that is still pretty straightforward, pretty lazy, a lot of people swear by it, it's Gate 3. And then once you can get to this map is pretty good. It gets you really high rates and I'd say it's pretty lazy. Like, I like it a lot. I don't know past this map, because I haven't really looked into it, but it's pretty good. What did I hit on cube sale? I mostly just worked on my Ren's drop gear. That's all I'll say, because I'm saving the information for the videos. Hopefully you guys are okay with that. Once I release the video, then I can show everyone it once like people ask, but for now it's yeah, it's I mostly worked on drop gear. Hello Ezra. JH sometimes outs you? That's alright. That's part of the fun though, right? That's part of the fun. I will say, I'll show at least one item. I did manage to get double item drop on this character. I was so happy because I really didn't want to get like... The worst feeling in like making your drop gear for sure is when you get 5 hybrids and then the last thing that you're chasing is a double item drop. That's like the worst feeling, right? It's the worst feeling. So when you're trying to go for your double lines and stuff like that, you just gotta hope that you get your double item drop somewhat early. Because at that point, you can still get any line, right? If you get double item drop early, then you can sort of make it work with hybrids. You can mix it up with double mesos sometimes. Like, double meso is definitely not ideal. But at least you have a little bit more space to play around. And if you get really lucky and you get 2 double line item drop really early, then your drop gear is like a lot more straightforward to make. But if you get 5 hybrids, you're so cooked because you're looking for specifically double item drop and that can be so expensive. You heard your name, what you do? Oh, I said like sometimes I share my gains with you and then you have like some fun ideas that sometimes I pursue. I said like usually people don't get spoilers, but I usually tell you because sometimes you have like, oh, you should do this. And I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I should do this. Is it possible to get 3-line drop rate? It is possible. There are some people that have 3-line meso drop. I don't know off the top of my head if I've seen a 3-line item drop. I'm sure it exists. Probably. But I don't think I've seen it. Maybe I've seen a screenshot of somebody having it, but yeah. How much did I spend? I think I had 16 bill going into the cube sale, something like that. It was alright. You said we can't double dip Erdo weekly? I never even took that into account. Look, I'm sure there are plenty of people who would be more than happy to report me if I like was bug abusing. So anything that happens like that is always accidental. And even if I'm aware of it, I would never take advantage of it. Just in case, you know. What if JH is having a bad day? And, you know... Well, it's a bit harder for JH to have a bad day because he has an ET now. I'm happy for him. But... You know, what if somebody has a bad day? Joy is having a bad day? Been struggling hard with your hybrids? Yeah. Hybrids are very hard to do. Yesterday was a great day. Yeah, dude, you kind of went crazy yesterday on Shining. So many 23s, dude. I'm glad. For max XP, keep within 2 levels? Yeah. So if you're within 2 levels, within 1 level of the mob. So this is a 273 mob, I think. Oh, no, this is a 272 mob. So as long as I'm between 271 and 273, I'll get the max EXP multiplier. You got 2 line drop and 1 hybrid and 16 build. That's pretty good. 2 item drops. Ah, that's so good. I'm so happy. Like this originally it was actually my damage gear. This is my damage slime ring that I was just like using cubes on. Because I didn't want to tier up another ring to legendary. And my original slime ring was 1310. So if it accidentally became 3 line, I would also just be able to keep it. So I just used bright cubes on it. Like if it went hybrid or double line, then perfect. If it goes 3 line strength, then that's also good. Yeah, we're getting a lot of portals today. What's going on? Oh, guys, I gotta share with you guys. You see how like I'm 273, right? I leveled up to 273 accidentally off camera because usually I record it so then I can add it to the video because you know it's a nice like in betweener piece of content. You know, if I'm talking about something, I can add it in and be like, oh yeah, I leveled up. I got scammed because I missed my own level up. I finally saw an Especia chest. My first ever one. Or maybe it was my second ever one. And it went to legendary. And it gave me so much EXP I leveled up. I couldn't react in time to record it. So all I have is a terrible screenshot that I sent to my friend of like the green chest. Yeah. So I have like a really terribly cropped image of my screen where I saw the chest turn green and I couldn't record my screen fast enough to catch the level up. Literally like suffering from success moment right there. So yeah, I have like a really jank screenshot of that, which is... I think it's kind of funny, but it's not the ideal thing that I will like. Because yeah. Is it this one? Yeah. That's this one. Obtain gem from a legendary grade diamond chest 1 time. Nice. This number is actually higher than I expected. 1.9. It's kind of high. Should have been a camera. Dude, I didn't get my phone out fast enough. I was too like shocked that it became green. I was so invested in it. I was like, oh look, it became purple. That's nice. It's not blue like the first one. Oh nice, it's yellow now. Neat. And then it went green. I was like, okay, now it's too late. I don't have enough time. I just need to take a quick screenshot and just hope I don't level up. And I did level up, so... It was cooked. Speaking of Meister rings, I really want to craft another one. I think I'm using one of my Meister rings right now as drop gear. So I need to craft a new one, but I don't have enough of these. I need more twisted times. Thankfully I can get that just by farming, so it's an easy fix. Hey man, thank you for the hydrate. But yeah, I was so tired over the weekend, because usually on Saturday mornings I hang out with my wife, and we had some friends over for the afternoon onwards, so I basically did nothing the whole day. Then on Sunday I had a really early morning to go play in a card game tournament, and that was basically the whole day as well. And I basically, when I got home from everything, like, I didn't play MapleStory from when I ended my stream on the Friday all the way until the end of Sunday. Except for like a little bit of cube sailing in between to do like my video, but other than that, it's just I haven't done anything. Congrats on the 6, thank you. It took me 3 years. I finally topped a big tournament. Took me 3 years. My last one was in One Piece in like 2022 or something like that. But I hit 17th. It's not really a top, but it was like my highest placing thing that got like good prizing. And this time I got 6th. I'm really happy about that. Shining went terrible. 8 bill to get a Sierra hat, never hit 20. Oh, yeah, that's rough. What card game? It's the Gundam card game, if you're familiar. It's one of Bandai's new TCGs. I think it came out like, I want to say like 5 months ago or something like that. It's pretty new. Did I hit anything on Shining? I blew up my Eternal hat, trying to go for 21. And then I just like sent random daybreaks. One of them made it to 25, which is really nice. I'm using that as my damage gear now. I finally replaced my Sweetwater pendant because I had a Legacy Sweetwater pendant, but a 25 daybreak is definitely better than the old Legacy Sweetwater. Like technically I could push the Legacy Sweetwater, but it blew up going for 23, 24, so it's like whatever. I'll just use whatever I have access to. I don't really want to go back to Commercy. What else? I got my slime ring to 23, which is nice. And then I spent the rest of the event just trying to do the rest of the slime rings. Didn't get to 24. Then I had some like spare pitch as well. I had like a spare ET. I think it blew up 22 to 23. Which is kind of crazy actually. It actually just went straight to 22. I was kind of shocked because, you know, 22 is not exactly the easiest star. But yeah, I tried to go for a 23 ET on my spare. I tried to do a 23 eye patch on a spare. What else? Yeah, I think that was it. I was just trying to go like past 22 on just whatever extra things I had. I'm at the point where my mules are in such a good spot, it doesn't really matter what I do. Like they're all almost full 21s, and I'm happy about that. And on my Cannon Master, if I have spares, I just hold down the spacebar and hope it goes. So lucky, yeah, it was a pretty good event. Like, I think it feels good for me too. Even if I like spent all of my money and made no gains, I wouldn't have been too fussed because I'm just at that point in the game where you're going for these like ridiculous chances and you just there's nothing you can do other than hope for the best, right? You just hope for the best. So in a way, I have like literally zero pressure and zero negative investment. So if something goes poorly, I don't feel bad about it. Whereas I know a lot of people are still really trying to push content, and it does feel bad if you don't make the gains. Thankfully, I'm not in that position, and I'm just kind of, you know, star forcing and cubing for the fun of it. And you know, if I hit, I hit. If I don't, then well, try again next time. But yeah, if I can share with you guys, just the Gundam card game. It's kind of nice. It was my first top in so long. Managed to win myself a prize card. Let's see if the camera can pick it up nicely. There it is. It's this is what you get for the top 8 prizing. It's pretty nice. He's like one of the main characters. I don't actually know the anime that well. This is Hiro Yui. I think he's like one of the main characters of his series. But yeah, I'm just a card game enjoyer, not a Gundam enjoyer. I just wanted to share with you guys because it's like not a lot of my friends play card games. Maybe some of you guys can appreciate it. It's worth a decent amount of money, but the hard part is finding someone to buy it off me. Because I don't have like sentimental value for these prize cards. I'm just happy that I hit the result I did. Because yeah, it took me like 3 years of playing card games to be able to finally get a result that I can be proud of. You still play One Piece? Nah, I've stopped playing One Piece. We actually have a regional in Melbourne in, let's say 2 weeks. Like in 2 weeks on a Saturday, we have a One Piece regional. I originally was planning on playing it, but I haven't touched the game for like a year, so I just refunded my ticket. I used to play. I played a lot during set 4 through to set 7. That's when I was like pretty active playing One Piece, and I enjoyed my time. I just wasn't very good at the game. I managed to win myself 2 prize cards from a regional. I got like top 32, and I got 2 prize cards. That was like in set 4, and then I managed a top 64 finish sometime earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. Yeah, I think I got a top 64 finish, and I got myself another prize card there, which was kind of nice. But since then, I haven't really played the game, so honestly, because of how similar the Gundam card game and the One Piece card game are, I kind of forgot how to play One Piece. Because like their mechanics are somewhat similar, their life mechanics are kind of similar, the combat mechanics are kind of similar. You know what I mean? It has a similar resource system. And then I kind of just forgot, because it just merges together. All the card games have it's so similar, yeah, I forgot how to play the game. Thinking of playing the LoL card game, it's pretty good, from what I heard. I've also heard that for Riftbound, the pricing for Worlds is like actually kind of ginormous for a card game, so if you want to get good at any card game right now, and you want to pick something up, like Riftbound is probably a really top pick if you want to play competitively. It looks like super promising, and it's like a massive IP as well, so yeah. Thank you, Founder, for the hydrate. Let's grab this rune. I think, in like a week, maybe by the end of this week, I think there is a massive tournament in Texas, actually. I think it's Texas. And yeah, I'm looking forward to see how the game pans out there, and see like how it runs. I don't really want to pick up a new card game. I think I'm going to stick with just playing one game at a time, so Gundam in this case. But yeah, I mean, I hope the game's successful. It looks good, and a lot of people are getting really into it. It's always nice to see like a lot of local shops pop off and that sort of stuff. Hello, Kaiserguard. How are the gains? I got some gains, yeah. My Cannon Master managed to hit some nice stars here and there. Got a 25 daybreak, which was probably the most notable gain. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and a 23 slime ring. That's it. But yeah. How's the card art for the Gundam cards? I think that they look really good. I wish I had a camera set up so then you guys can actually see the cards a little bit. Because, yeah, my webcam will not pick up the quality of these cards very well. Have I started Harvest? I think I did. Maybe I didn't. No, I didn't. Thank you for the reminder. But the card art for Gundam is like really good. The card stock with like all the Bandai games is like really good, thick cardboard card stock, so the cards don't feel fragile or anything like that. It's kind of nice. Click on the 2000 mobs. Oh, true. True. Where is it? Fifth streak on Gooning, that is a crazy comp. They have cool rarities. Let me see if I have any on hand. I don't know if like right here I have any. I just have like some cards on the side, right? Let me see. The base rarity of a lot of the cards already look pretty good, but I don't know if it'll catch nicely on the camera. Alright. Let me see if my webcam can catch it. Gains. Got a few stars on my Cannon Master. Got a 19-star hat on this Ren, and I did a little bit of things on Cube Sale, which was kind of nice. Just like fixing up my drop gear. Did I use a booster? I feel like I did. So let's see. So this is a starter deck card, right? This is like the equivalent of like the shiny foil card out of a starter deck. But I don't know if you guys can see the cards like textured. Like, it looks better than any other like base rarity card game I've personally ever played. Like, yeah, you know, like you can see the outlines of like the Gundam itself. Those are all textured. It's like raised and has foiling and everything. And this is base rarity. This is not alt art or anything. This is base rarity. It looks better than every other like base rarity card I've ever personally seen. Because like usually when you get like base rarity foil cards, it's just flat. It's just shiny. It has like some texturing maybe. But this one, like just base rarity is fully textured. I don't know if you guys have played like One Piece before, but like the base rarity is just usually just shiny. And maybe a little bit of texturing depending if it's like a secret rare. But even the base rarities for this game, it just looks fantastic. I don't think I have any alt arts on me in this deck that I was playing. I have one, but this one's not that impressive. You can't really see it in the camera as well. If I had like my proper like camera setup, then you guys would be able to see the detail, but yeah, it's kind of hard to see. How the gains? The gains are pretty good. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with my gains so far. I don't want to share too much about the Ren because I'm saving it for the video, but my Cannon Master made like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 stars worth of gains. You hit 8? You're such a locker. You hit 8 on the top line? Dude, people reroll thousands of Hexa, still not get 8 on their top line. On Challenger World? Yeah, I didn't do very much Star Forcing. I had like maybe 2 bill. I Star Forced my CRA hat to 19 and then I ran out of money. And that's it. That's all I managed. Holy, look at this guy. 25 watch streak. Is that the highest at the moment? Buying collectors makes you broke? Yeah. How's this map better than Locked All 3? The map that is the best is the one that you can be bothered farming, and I'll leave it at that. You lost your 30 watch streak? GG. Star Force with 1 bill, 17 belt, 17 earring, and ring? Oh, that's pretty good. That's not bad. For 1 bill, that's not bad at all. 45 slime rings. Yeah, dude, 25 is hard. It wasn't counting? Damn, you got scammed by Twitch, man. Told you to skip the reinforced ring. I think the reason is because, like, a lot of the times you prefer to buy Superior. And if you can be patient and you buy the Superior, it's like better for your coins long term. But if you're enjoying the game and you see yourself playing for an extra month, or like an extra 2 weeks, it's gonna be irrelevant. Like, if you're happy with your gains, then I'm happy for you. And that's all that matters. You know what I mean? Look, you're happy with your gains, that means I'm happy for you. That's all that matters. Went in with 20 bill, got a 21 hat and top. Your pants blew up. Oh, okay. I was gonna say 20 bill for just those 2 21s, a bit rough. But then when you said you blew up your pants 8 times, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I had very little money in Challenger World. That's why I'm farming it back right now. I started today at like 100 mil. Almost at 500 now. Wow. We love grinding and farming money. Hello, Shiro. How you doing? Got emerald? Nice. That's good. It sounds like there's a decent amount of people that did make gains. I know not everyone can win out on an event, but it's nice to see people hit. What? You spent 8 bill for 6 lines of attack? That's so free. It's so free. Congrats, dude. Dude. I'm still salty about my Mitras. I actually jailed myself for like 7 hours trying to get 3-line attack. Never again. 100 bill, an emblem, still hard stuck 2-line? Dude, tell me about it. That was literally my emblem experience. I think I finally hit 3-line after 120 bill. It was so painful. It wasn't even like the money cost. It was just sitting there physically cubing. 100 bill worth of cubes was just straight misery. Dude, I hit 13-13 magic attack twice. You're right. Like, I hit 3-line double prime magic attack twice. With glowings as well. That was absolute filth. You hit 3-line attack on your Ren? Ah, that's alright. Look, that just means that when you get your Seren's emblem, you don't feel bad full sending the Seren emblem. And leading up until you get the Seren emblem, you're gonna be happy you get the extra damage, so it works out. At least you hit hard on an item that you will use for a long time. Because you don't know how long it will take you to get to a Seren emblem, right? Sometimes it's easy. Some people have it easy on Seren emblem. Some people can go years and not see it. Speaking out of experience. You rolled 3-line Meso KT. Like, Meso? Some people are my Cannon Master, some people are the Blaze Wizard. It'd be like that, man. It'd be like that. You're 16 mil if you buy rental gear. How much can you push? You could probably do, like... I mean, Hard Lotus, Hard Damien should be pretty doable already. If you buy the rental gear, depending on what level your event buff is, you could probably do, like, at least normal V healer. And all the bosses underneath that. I think by the time that you finish that, you should probably have enough damage to try some of the C10 bosses, but there won't be short runs though. 6 hours of tapping the spacebar. Yup. That is the life of cubing. Actually, if you're in Chronos, it's even worse if you did it on Cube Sale. One more event and you're quitting the Nightwalker? Oh no. Melvin, just rip the band-aid off. It's time to move on to the Battle Mage. The Battle Mage is the chosen one. You'll be a happier man playing your Battle Mage. You can retire your Nightwalker the same way I retired my Xenon. It just becomes a very strong bossing mule. And nothing is wrong with a very strong bossing mule. You can come back to it another time and then push its gear when you have spares. It's fine. Dude, I think you can like do what I did. You play the characters that are lucky. You don't have a main. You just play the character that's lucky, and that's the main for the next 2 months. And then when that character that was originally lucky gets unlucky, then you go find another one. What percent HP is a large HP fam? It can range anywhere between, I think... I don't know if it goes down to 10, but for large HP, it goes from 12 to 15. Like, anywhere between 12 and 15. I've seen 10% HP fans before, but I don't know if they're large HP or if they're medium HP with, like, just a high roll. But yeah, definitely between 12 and 15, but yeah, don't know if it ranges down to 10. Got a bunch of your bucks geared to 22. Hey, congrats. You can't use it. Yeah, 3-line Meso is filth. 10% used to be just medium HP fams? Ah, okay, there you go. That's probably what I'm mixing it up with then. That is a crit. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. You're gonna be 23 mil, but spent all your missos cubing grinding so you can buy rental gear. Yeah, that's fair. I think that's completely valid. Investing into your drop gear early when you know you're gonna grind is always kind of worth it, even off event. I would have liked to work on my hybrids a bit earlier, but when I knew the cube sale was going to be within a week, I had to just save and try to be good. And now that I have like more or less completed my drop gear, I'm really happy about it. Zero out hybrids early. Only if you farm, yeah. For sure. Like, it's a pretty good strategy in Challenger World if you know you're going to try to farm and push levels. Like, if your grand goal is to get to 280 or 285 by grinding. I don't know if 285 is possible. Like, I don't know, but... Like, let's say 280, right? That's a lot of hours farming that you're going to do. And if you get yourself a lot of drop rate, the fragments are going to add up. I can already feel the drop rate for my fragments being a lot higher than before. It feels really nice. You're back in cube jail. The cube jail never ends. It never ends. It's forever ongoing. But yeah, it's really nice to see a lot more fam cards drop. You also get the you know, more fragments, more soul Erda. Like, everything is so good for your progress if you have hybrids and like stronger drop gear. My main concern right now is that I need to star force my drop gear. Currently all of them are basically 0 star. So yeah, might have to spend some money off event star forcing. We'll see though. Am I at 200, 100? No. I did not see... I only saw one double item drop. I don't want to share too much about my Ren because I'm holding it for the video, but my drop gear is more or less done. I don't know if I want to chase the last bit. Drop rate is kind of hard. Do I want to play my main after Ren? Try to attack while moving, but you can't. Yeah, it's even worse, yeah, if you play Hurricane classes because the muscle memory gets confused. I think for me it's not too bad because I also play Mechanic, which has the ability to jump around while attacking. So it's not the worst for me. But I feel like for Bowmasters and Corsairs, what's another Hurricane class? Like Wild Hunters to some extent. Yeah, it's a bit jank. Wind Archer. Someone say Bowmaster. This guy woke up. Blaze Wizard soon? True. You're not wrong. Were you here since 270? I was in the earlier maps when I hit 270. Because these guys are level 272. I think I was here from about towards the end of 271, early 272 onwards. I was in the gate maps early on, even though it wasn't that good. This is the map I farmed in here. Road to the Castle Gate 1. I was there specifically because I wanted the fams. I really like the look of the fams, which are these ones. So I just thought they looked cool, so I stayed there and just AFK farmed there for a while. What level Soul Janus are you? Just level 1. I think Ren is already strong enough in terms of its mobbing with just level 1. Like, yeah, I lose out on some EXP on Soul Janus, but it's pretty expensive. I think I'm not going to invest in any of my Soul Janus until I at least solo Black Mage. I think until I can solo Black Mage, it's all going into damage. Once I can solo Black Mage, I might consider going back for Soul Janus to get to like level 10 if I want to farm with the orbs. But I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Dogs didn't like me? Nah, they're actually alright. They're alright. I can't say that they didn't give me like good lines. It was just it just didn't tear up. I just got stuck there for a bit longer than I would have liked because it just didn't tear up. Left with 40% and 100% boss. 100% drop. God, I really want a 100% drop. That would be really nice. I would really like that, but that it's a bit difficult. Were those unique fams or epic? It's a mix of both. I have a few epics. Like this one, it's epic because it's a boss damage fam, so you just leave it there. I kept this one because, you know, it's 15%. I don't know, maybe I'll need it. But otherwise, I just go for uniques. You just go unique. Yeah, guys, you want to see something so sad? Like, I made so many... I say so many. I made like 4 or 5 uniques of these guys so far, and most of them were crit rate. I'm just like, bro, why is it 8% crit rate? Why are these uniques 8% crit rate? And why do I keep getting them? Look, there's one here. There's another one here. Where is it? There's another one somewhere. There's another one here. Oh, it's just crit rate, man. What am I gonna do with these fams? Is boss damage RNG? Yeah, it's completely RNG. You have control over which fam you want in terms of the look, but in terms of the potential, it's completely RNG. Previously, like in an older version of the fam system, certain mobs would give you certain familiar lines. Like back in the day, you could farm the spider from Edelstein, and it would give you a drop rate. Good old drop spider. Or I think if you farmed the mutant snails in, what is it called? Like in Future Hennessy or something like that, they would give you healing fams, like guaranteed. But that's a long time ago. Where did I train at 271? I trained in Gate 1 like I showed earlier, because I was just being lazy and I wanted those fams. But I would probably still recommend this map that I'm in. If you're 271, this map is quite nice. When you're 271, or like whatever level you're at, you want to farm one level above you if you can. Because you get like a nice amount of EXP multiplier. Like if you're 275, you could farm in 276 maps. Like, that's quite nice. But obviously, depending on how strong your character is, that might not be an option. So it's okay to farm in weaker maps. Junior Boogies? Nah, they just dropped epic fams. That wasn't even like specific. It's just, they just dropped epics. Can you show the optimum training rotation? I mean, you're watching what I'm doing. I don't know what optimal is. I just kind of jump around. Hate that you only have 100 fam slots, dude. I hate that they said, oh, we're gonna allow you to expand your inventory. And they said, here's your inventory expansion. 5 slots for $1. Go buy it. Yeah, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying money for inventory slots. It's not a good idea in a stronger map. Yeah, you want to be within one level of the mob, because you get more of an EXP multiplier. You still get a multiplier if you're within like 5 or 4 levels or something like that, but it's less. But if you're within one level, it's you get more EXP. That's why you always find a lot of people want to maximize the EXP farming within one level. So if you're 270, for example, or 271 in this case, you farm between 270 and 272 mobs, and then you'll get the most amount of EXP. Of course, you have to take into account things like burning as well, because some less popular maps that are outside your level range might have, for example, 100% burning. That might influence your EXP rates a little bit, but that's something that you would have to explore. Do you just fuse the useless unique fams? Yeah, you can do that. I like to keep track of them, just for like my own... I don't know, I just like to keep track. And then, once you get out of the area, you don't need the fams anymore, you can just like extract them. Like, once I'm done with here, I'm never coming back to this map. I just extract the uniques. Hello, Baron. Like Jet, you hate star forcing? Valid, valid. 100% valid. I think you speak for a lot of people with that one. Yeah, the expansion is per character. Per character, isn't that filth? Can't believe it. Keep a unique fam? Yeah, you can keep a few spares. You're absolutely right. You keep a few spares just in case they give us the blue cards to reroll, which they do sometimes. That's why I'm keeping, hopefully, a few spares of these dogs. Like this one. I'm just gonna try reroll this in the future, because it's useless right now, but I like the look of it. 11 bill for safeguarded 17 to 18? Yup, sounds about right. Arcanes are expensive, man. How do you reroll your fams? You can only reroll them with event stuff. Like, there's no system at the moment that we can access consistently to reroll. Usually it's like some Inkwell gift or some event-specific thing where you can get some cards to reroll the fams, but for the most part, like after you reveal the unique fam, that's it. Like, you gotta make a new one afterwards. Alright. After this coupon, I'm gonna do some CPQ. I haven't done CPQ over the last couple of days, so I do need the dineros. And then I also need to do Ursus for another little bit of money. Good old bear giving us a lot of money for free. Versus Reminder. I think he's still around for another... Is it another like half an hour or so? I always forget. One day I'll remember these things. One day I'll remember. It's so nice not having to remember because you guys usually tell me off when I'm wrong, so... Why remember things when chat can tell me? Yeah, chat got me. They like to flame me, but they also try to feed me mostly correct information. Remember to do your BM runs today? I have. That's true. I do have 3 BM runs I can run today. I have. Oh wait, no, 2 because I. Oh yeah. Speaking of BM, yesterday we managed to clear XBM for the first time. Me, Rad, and Boy, who's like our guild leader. We managed to clear XBM. Dude, the crystal for XBM is massive. Dude, we cleared it. We sold the crystal. I was like, what the? This thing is like 6 bill between the trio. I was like, what? 6 bill per person. Oh. Wait until your duo? Oh my god. 9 bill per person? Oh my god. Yeah, XBM, the crystal is 18 bill if you solo it. Yeah, it's so crazy. Cause like, I'm mostly zeroed out by that event. And then I sold the crystal, I was like, where did this money come from? And then I realized, holy crap, it's XBM. So yeah. My party where... Dude, it was actually so scuffed. Like, Rad ended up on 1 life, bro. Like, at the end of P3... at the end of P2, he had 1 life left. I'm pretty sure he entered with like 2 or 3 lives. It was so scuffed. And I was so tired too, because I came back from my tournament like I was talking about, and we were running at like 9 PM my time, or 10 PM my time. I just wanted to just sit at my computer and become mush in my chair, right? And... yeah, I just did not want to rerun the boss. You want 2 lives? Yeah. Made it a little bit more spicy than it needed to be. Yeah, it's the same. Like, Black Mage and X... Dude, the thing was, XBM and Hard BM are mostly the same boss. Except you have less time, you can't do like a 1-hour run. But for our pacing, it wasn't even that bad. The only difference from our run compared to a normal Black Mage run is we had to 2-burst P1. We didn't have the damage to 1-burst it. But otherwise, it was a 20-minute run. And this guy's on 1 life, and I'm just like, please, I don't want to run again. Don't make me run again. You didn't get to run? Or watch the run? It's not my fault. Not this guy saying it's not his fault when he's greeting damage in P1 next to the white statue. I saw you lose 3 lives in 1 attack. I saw it. I saw the double curse death, HP death. It was legit just P1. Like, in P1, we just burst and we should just hide next time. We should just hide. Half the time the P4 aura swaps? Yeah, something like that, but it's like whatever. Like, you just see the message on the screen and you just tell everybody, okay, just watch out for the swap. It's whatever. It's literally... That mechanic might as well not exist. Yeah, you gotta be really, like, not paying attention to get ruined by the swap, in my opinion. It's a pretty obvious message in the middle of your screen. It's kind of like how for Hard Will, when it's about to be test, and then you get the message in the middle of your screen, and tells you to swap sides or get to safety or whatever. It's like the same thing. If you don't see that, then that's on you. It's like, it's in the middle of your screen. Yeah, it literally did not feel any different from normal Black Mage. It's just a bigger crystal. You have effects to min opacity, you still get blinded and miss it. I will say that's fair because at least the text and the background is like kind of the same color. But if you have, let's say you have like 3 or 4 people at least in your party, in an XBM party, somebody's gonna see it. Somebody's gonna see it. And if you don't need to like pay attention to it, you're probably good enough at the boss for it to not matter anyway. So In which case, then it doesn't matter. Ooh. Finished up the coupon. Let's go loot real quick. And we go CPQ. Melvin, you ready? He might already be in Dock 1. I might have kept him waiting. Is Tilda here too? He is here. You want a CPQ as well? Honestly, if you go to Dock 1 in Challenger World, there's a very high chance that people are already there. But I usually run with Tilda and Melvin, because we're like the crew. Usually. You caught him farming. He's probably on a coupon. Yo, this is not Dock 1. Well, come to Dock 1 anyway, Matthew, because if he's farming, then... Oh, no, I see the boys. I loaded in and instantly got invited into a party. You figured out how to Origin bind P1? Start? Oh, okay, you can do it next time. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. As long as it's easier for all of us. Like, I'm easy for me, for my class. My class just needs the boss to stand still and I'll just let my burst rip. And that way I can also save my Origin, right? I can hold my... We can just, like, spread our Origins because we're not, like, fussed on damage. There's no need for us to, like, full send it. Yeah. I mean, we can just do, one Origin each burst. So we always have it staggered. Yo, this run is bricked. 0 for 2 Goldway. You get lag spikes. 1 to 3 seconds. That's rough. I saw somebody Challenge World already liberated. Yeah. I think if you double soloed, I think you can liberate, right? I don't know the math exactly off the top of my head. The hard part about liberating in this sense is you have to time your missions. Because you don't want to clear the bosses in the wrong order. You did it today? Oh, nice. Hey, Goldway. Two solos, 3,600 traces. Holy moly. Why are these guys all origining? Now I feel left out. How could they origin without me? We don't do BM, we still live in 2 more resets? Something like that. It depends on how many points you have. But it's roughly like that. I think I might need 3 resets because I kind of goofed my my first set of hard Lotus Hard Damien. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to live in 2 weeks, but maybe 3. There's 40 Rens in Odium. Do you want to run BM to lib early or hold BM to duo? Oh, right, he's asking for his own party. Okay, I was so confused for a second. Oh, why am I at the bottom? I'm getting ping diffed. Why am I rank 3? This is the real reason why they like Goldway, guys. They like Goldway because I can't compete with them for coins. So they're guaranteed top 2. And I get 1 less denaro. Oh, this is a scam. Got 80 summons. It's unwinnable. Will I still be able to live by the end of Challenger World if I start C10ing now? Let me see. If you're doing it in a duo, you will get a lot less points. So I don't know what the math is exactly. But I think typically if you solo all of them, I think it still takes like about 11 weeks to liberate. So unless you have the Genesis Pass, it might not be done by the end of Challenger World. But yeah. I would say, like, if you don't have the Genesis Pass, you probably won't get enough points, even if you are clearing the bosses. It's just because of, like, how the points are split. But if you have a Genesis Pass, you definitely have a good shot at clearing them. You're not... But just to talk about, like, the unfamiliar part, if you watch a few videos and then get a feel for it, like, if you are part of a guild, you might be able to ask people to help you learn the boss, which is really useful as well. It carries over? Yeah, it will carry over. Because it's attached to your character. So you don't have to liberate within the Challenger world. You can take your time learning the bosses and joining parties as you need. And once you feel more confident, then you can consider buying the Genesis Pass if you are able to solo the bosses. You don't have to buy the pass, right? The pass is mostly for those who are confident in being able to solo the bosses early. Because if you can solo early, then you get a lot more points, right? And then you can liberate super, super fast. But in your position, because you haven't really tried the bosses before, you don't have to worry about it. You just learn the bosses in your own pacing. Once you feel confident to solo it, then you can consider buying the Genesis Pass. I think the only time that it didn't carry over the Genesis missions was like for Sia, right? Didn't Sia get bricked or something? Like they transferred from Challenger World into the main server and then their liberation got reset or something. Well, that's because it's a non-KMS class. That's what you get, unfortunately. This is the classic non-KMS treatment. The GMS special. Earner progress got reset? Oh, I thought it was the liberation. I knew that the Hexa got reset. I thought it was also the Genesis. Yeah, that's really sad. You got reset to 0 when you're on the Lucid mission? Ah, there you go. Yeah, so it was both of them then. I need to find myself an MPE party, and there's something in my eye. It's so annoying. Jet wouldn't have had a lib mission reset. Dude, Jet would have got deleted on transfer. Yo, imagine if Jet never got deleted. I would have been rank 1 Jet in Hyperion. 10 set Jet. Still do less damage than a brand new Ren. Thoughts? Don't think you'd be playing Maple. That is also valid. That is also very valid. To be fair, I think that Jet was not like that unpopular of a class. It just was weak. I think there was still a decent amount of people playing the class, and obviously everyone made it for the Link and Legion anyway. So I can see people actually unironically liking the class. I'm not gonna be able to find an MPE party on a Monday. So sad. Should have done it yesterday, but I forgot. For the Jet interview? I don't think so. I don't think I would. You still need MPE? Yeah. I mean, I'm down, Melvin. We just need to find another 2 people then. There's a bunch of people in Channel 1. Oh yeah, that is a thing, isn't it? Thought Jet was super popular. It was memed on. I wouldn't say it was like the most popular class or anything like that. It was definitely in like the bottom 5 in terms of popularity. But it was like a class that everyone like sort of knew existed. And for a while, Jet was becoming like Bowmaster in the sense where people made the class because it was really easy to boss on and it was really, really brainless to play. So for an Enlomian character, Jet was actually okay. In an era where Enlomian mules was usually as far as people push their bossing mules, the Jet was actually pretty good. No, unironically, like, because the burst for Jet, you just hold down Hurricane, You press all of your buffs, you put down some summons, and then you just attack the boss. You just hold Hurricane the whole time. It was so straightforward to play. So I think there was a period of time where people unironically made Jet mules. It wasn't strong, but it was easy to play. And not to mention its burst, you have the spaceship, right? If you guys remember the little scooter like you flew around in. That thing gave you 10 HP bars. Anybody could play Jet. You could chase after the boss and you would never die. and you would be able to hit Damien in the air. Your ship literally flies up to Damien and you shoot him in the head. So it was actually like, wasn't that bad. It was just weak, that's all. But if you're willing to fund a character, it doesn't matter what character it is. Like in Enlomian, a weak class is irrelevant because you just overfund everything anyway. Yeah, you just straight up overfund any Enlomian class. You could play whatever you wanted. Immortal character, yeah. Funny thing though, if there was a period of time where if you were in your ship with the 10 HP bars and you got hit by something that would do more than 10 HP bars, it would crash everybody in your map. So there's a very funny clip of a guy in, I think, oh no, if you lost a whole HP bar, more than one whole HP bar on the ship, it would crash everybody. So what happened was like in P2 Black Mage, the guy was in his jet ship and then the FMA happened, he wasn't paying attention on his ship. He got clipped by it, it did like 10 HP bars worth of damage and DC'd his entire party. And back then, that was really bad because you only had one try of Black Mage a day. Or something like that. You could try Black Mage a single time a day. No practice mode or anything. No re-entries. Just one try a day. And you lose a key on top of that. Yeah. Using 5th jump skills would disconnect everyone except Jet. Yeah, there was a lot of weird things with Jet. A lot of weird things. Just need to do like another 5 runs here and we're good. And then I can try to find myself an MP party on channel 1 or something. Ooh, I just need another 27 more Twisted Times. I can make myself another Meister ring, I think. Do I have any primals? I think I do. Surely I have some spare primals. Oh, there. I have 7. Nice. I don't know how the Twisted Times became the bottleneck, but I guess it makes sense because I don't do that many bosses. I feel like Twisted Times is mostly from bosses. What am I doing? This content's called Commercy. You kind of just go on these like little boat trips and you gather coins. Yeah, so you get these coins here, these dinaros. And you can exchange these for equipment. It's kind of boring content, I'm not gonna lie. But it does give you access to a lot of gear that is kind of nice. So I think it's worthwhile doing. Or at least for a few spares of the items. If you never do that, yeah, that's fair. Look, even if you knew this existed, a lot of people don't even like this content. It is a little bit boring. But it's good. It's good. In my opinion, at least. It's only in GMS though, so if you are playing in other servers, as far as I'm aware, this doesn't exist in other servers. So if you're playing in like Maple Sea or something like that, I don't think this content exists. You got your Sweetwater pendant yesterday, but it was too cheap. But too cheap to 18 star it? Oh, yeah. The 17 to 18 star is not exactly cheap, especially if you are doing it. Oh, actually, if you do it off event, it doesn't matter anyway, because you don't really save on the safeguarded star. It's like a 10% saving or something. It's whatever. It's just expensive. Is Commercy for damage gear before pitch? It can be, yeah. The monocle is a very good like placeholder until you get an eye patch. Like a 22 star Sweetwater Monocle is pretty good. It will keep you going for a while. And the nice thing about that gear is that you can get one every 5 days if you do your Commercy. If you do 10 runs like I'm doing here, or the most basic trip, it takes like, what, 10 minutes to do. And then you do 3 CPQ runs, which takes another 5 minutes. So it does take like 15 minutes a day. You do that for 5 days, you get an extra spare. That's pretty good. That's better than most items, honestly. Like, guaranteed spare every 5 days. And it's gear that will keep you going until pitch. It's pretty worthwhile, I'd say. Like, in between Star Forcing events, if you think about it, let's say a Star Forcing event between, like, two 5, 10, 15s, or I guess it's like 30% boom chance reduction now. Between two of those, let's say it's like a 1.5 months. How many weeks is that? It's like 6 weeks. By the time that 6 weeks is over, you probably have 8 to 10 spares. That's pretty good. Like, honestly, it's pretty good. 10 spares in 1.5 months compared to most other items where you're kind of just waiting around for something to drop. Unironically, it's good equipment. Yeah, so what you're seeing me do, you can only do 10 times a day. Well, that particular thing. So that'll give you 30 coins a day from just this. And then you can use those coins to buy these equipment. So you can get face and eye accessory and pendant. These are the main things. Nobody really buys the earrings though. Not anymore, at least. I think the main one that people buy is the monocle. The monocle is like the main one. And honestly, if you don't have the other inventory slots, like if you don't have a face accessory that isn't like a Zakum, because Zakum face accessory is really weak, right? And you use the face and eye for ages. You can buy these, and they're all good. You can even buy the pendant. Like, it's expensive, but if you get it to 18 star, it will keep you going for a while. It'll keep you going. Like, all of these items are perfectly fine to use. But I think the math, though, is Sweetwater Tattoo does get beaten out by Twilight Mark. So when you eventually get a Twilight Mark, you can always use the Sweetwater Tattoo as drop gear. Because it's still good items. They can go up to 25 stars. Or 30 stars now, I guess. You can Star Force these pretty far. So the gear is good. It's just, you need to, you just gotta keep doing it. Yeah, you might have to look into a guide because it's kind of hard to explain how to get to CPQ. You see this thing here? This third option brings you to this area here, where you can party up with 2 other people, and you get like extra coins, basically. You basically just get extra coins. And you can do that 3 times a day in a party. But you have to unlock it first. So, you might want to look into a guide, but you just need to do this a little bit more, and then unlock this town to be able to do it. It's a bit convoluted, but yeah, I think it's good. Alright, let's see if I can find myself an MPE party. Or maybe I don't need to rush it. Actually, a bit of a shameless plug. I do talk about it every once in a while in my video series on my YouTube channel. I think if you look onto my channel, there might be some, like, guides on it already. Because I'm just rambling. W plug. But I mostly do series, so I don't have like a specific guide for it or anything like that. Alright, I have 2 more left. Oh, I'm running out of 3x coupons, but that's okay. That's okay. We reset in 2 days. Exclamation mark CPQ. Yeah, but I don't have a guide for it. Alright, I've already done welfare bear, right? Yes. Oh wait, before I do this, I wanted to see if I tear up to unique so I can leave this map. Because I don't mind going to locked door. Right. Holy crap, I have a lot of cards. Ooh, actually, if I extract all of these, do I need any of these? Nope. I can open 75 at a time now. So that should be a lot easier. Oh, okay, well. We got it on the 3rd try. Alright, give me a large drop. Let's unequip this. So I can't see it here. No spoilers. Come on. Large drop, please. Alright. Alright, hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Just not 8% crit rate. All I'm asking is not 8% crit rate. Okay. It's looking pretty empty so far. Does not bring me joy yet. Oh no, please don't be 8% crit rate. I swear to god, if this is 8% crit rate, I might cry. Oh, it's so empty. What is this? It's so empty. It's useless. There's nothing good here. It's just going to be int or dex or luck. It's just nothing. It's just nothing. It's nothing. Oh no, it's a percent sign. Wait, why is it so short then? Oh, 6 attack power? No. It was so short. It was so doomed. Once we got to like this part, it was just like, okay, it's useless. Actually, I could like go for another unique. I have a lot more cards than I expected. Maybe I will? I could do one more unique. I just want to make use out of these cards, because otherwise there's just so much. Nope. Wrong map. Man, it's nice to be able to just peacefully grind again. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a large drop soon. I don't think I'll be able to get one though until a little bit after 275. It's pretty hard to hit. Because I'm not spamming epics like I usually do. Because I think the way that we used to do it was just spam epics, but it's just no point now. It's just, these uniques are too good. The uniques are too good. The upper limit of them. The ceiling is too high. That's okay. At least I'm pushing EXP nicely, and this map's not even that bad. Like, yeah, I might leave it one level early, but I'm not gonna notice that much of an EXP drop. And then after I finish this, I might do a little bit of bossing. Maybe I'll go through like 1 C10 mule on Hyperion, like my battle mage or something. See if we get anything. Would really like to see a book, but yeah, we'll see. Can also do black mage. Hope you get a second badge. That is filth. How could you say that to me? That's okay. The badge is not a bad thing to get until you get 3 of them. That way you can put 1 badge in each of the 3 presets. Thoughts? Once you get the 3rd badge, then it starts being useless. Can you run V healer on Woplop? How about no? Which character is my main now? I'm definitely focusing most of my efforts into my Ren. Because I'm really enjoying Challenger World and the concept of it. I'm just having a lot of fun playing it. Otherwise, I guess technically my main is my Cannon Master, but definitely more of a Legion main. I just play all of my classes, but they're all being neglected in favor of the Ren at the moment. Gotta use some of your resets? Well, nah. Please, I'm too tired. I'm too tired to be reset. Don't do this to me. New favorite child syndrome? It's so true. It's always so fun playing new characters. Like, if it's a character that I actually like, it's actually so fun. Can I reset my coupon? Hell nah. You can reset my gold pot if you want. Yeah, you can reset my gold pot. That counts as a coupon. Does it actually use a reset? Yeah. I mean, you can find out. I'm actually joking. Don't do that. I don't want to make arbitrary rules to reset a gold pot. Look, we're living in a stream where we have certain rules here. You know, no arbitrary biases for how points are distributed, especially about things like healing fams. G skills, you just want me to waste 15 mil? Actually, not 15 mil, it'll just be 10. Because I only used 2 of the 3. Speaking of G skills, how is G skills doing for next week? Where's the menu? Here it is. Guild content. Okay. Just need flag. I can do flag. Can I do culvert on stream? No. I will not. I'll tell you why. It's because I don't have any damage gear. All of my gear is drop gear. I don't have a single lick of damage gear. I have nothing, dude. It is so... I spent all of my money just working on drop gear, basically. And now I'm farming money to work on damage gear. No, that's a lie. I'm still farming money to do my drop gear because my drop gear is all 0 star. They're all cubed up, but they have no stars whatsoever. So I'm a little bit concerned when I go into, in Sheng, I might not be able to farm there. I would really like to farm in Sheng, though. We'll see, we'll see. Doesn't need that much damage. It's more like my gear is basically like blank. So I wouldn't mind just star forcing a little bit more to make it more comfy, but we'll see. Well, let's see what happens when we get there. I mean, I'm still like 2 levels off, so I have plenty of time. Should be fine with G skills? Okay. I'll keep it in mind, because like, what's my combat power right now? 21 mil? I mean, it's alright. It's alright. You also get Diamond, which is a big boost. Oh my god, you're right. Diamond. That's why I want 275. I was like, I knew my goal was 275, but I didn't remember why. Thank you for reminding me. Oh my god, Diamond rank. 20% drop rate, 20% meso. Woo. It's free. Was gonna make some farming gear. What am I looking at here? Holy. Look at this guy. That is a nice pendant. And it's the right stat too. Straight onto the list. What if you're a strength Corsair? Right, strength Corsair. Wow, I've actually seen a lot of treasure chests today. I've seen 5 already. I've been farming for like maybe 1.5 hours. That's pretty fast. Alright, come on Specia. It's time for you to show up. Give me the big EXP. Green diamond chest, please. Oh, one thing that's nice about this, I think you can actually see the bar moving now, right? Because before you couldn't see the bar move. Or am I crazy? I feel like you could see it move. I don't know how this gauge works though. It just takes like 5 to 10 minutes to fill up, right? Or something like that. It moves pretty quick in the early levels. Once it gets level 4, then it's a bit slower. Okay, I'm really hoping that I can get another unique, but we'll see. Man, so nice that the cards stack beyond 100 now. We love it when it stacks more than that. Saves so much space. Honestly, part of me is getting a little bit of FOMO not working on some characters on Hyperion. Because I have so many fam cards, I can really try to make, like, a bunch of uniques on my mules that don't have, like, 3 damage fams yet. Your first unique was 60 drop. Oh my god, I wish that was me. 60 drop. Oh, I'm living right now with this 50 drop. It's alright. Like, I can live with the 50 drop. The third unique was a 40 boss? Oh, congrats. That's huge. 40 boss is massive. Yeah, they've made it a lot higher chances of getting good lines. So it feels a little bit less bad to do fam farming now. Obviously, it still takes a while to hit the lines that you need, and you can still definitely get unlucky. But I think overall, it has been improved. Yeah, 50% drop. Don't know if you want to spam epic or just go unique. I think you just go unique. Because unless we know for a fact that the lines are weighted, which I don't think we have enough info at the moment, but it's pretty safe to say if you go unique, you probably have a better chance of getting the good stuff, because you still want to go for 110 technically, so you just go unique for that one. There's plenty of boss lines, there's plenty of good attack lines, you have a chance of getting hybrids on unique. Yeah, I think there's no reason to settle on just spamming epics anymore. Because the only thing that you're realistically doing on Epic is going for that, like, 100% drop. I guess technically boss damage too, but yeah. You just have, like, a better ceiling going for uniques. Got 100% drop fam today? Yo, grats. Me next, me next. You have given me hope, Plump. $40 seems common enough that fishing for 30 on Epic's not worth it. Yeah, probably not. I mean, like, boss damage fams in general are not really worth fishing for on Epic anyway. I don't think it was ever worth fishing. Like, if you happen to hit them, then good. But if you wouldn't spam epics for them. When it comes to boss damage, you want, like, the best chances. That's for sure gotta be on unique. Stream quality is much better on Twitch. I did see you swap over. Yeah, I don't know how the encoding or, like, any of this sort of stuff works. It just is what it is. I appreciate the support, though, on either platform. Alright, is it 5 yet? No, I'm impatient. I bet, too, because I'm impatient, I reckon the first one's gonna fail. I guess I just got that feeling, you know? I got that feeling. The unique... tier up to unique? Apparently it's about 40%. Which is why the pity system of 14 is ridiculous. Thank you for the hydrate, Mr. Melvin. Posture check. This guy making me sit up. Alright. Have your posture check. Didn't even let me slouch for more than a minute. How did you know? I'm in shambles. Can't believe that Tilda has a daybreak. Where's my daybreak? No slouching, it's true. Good posture means good health. And good health means I won't hurt myself when I stretch my neck. Dude, I felt like such an old man at the tournament yesterday, because in one of my rounds, I sat down at the table and I just, like, stretched a bit. And then I just felt a massive, like, crick in my neck. It just, like, was hurting throughout the whole round. And my opponent's like, you good, bro? I was just like, I don't know what I did, man. This is old age. I just turned my head funny and now my neck hurts. You got it from Envy Healer? That's insane, actually. I don't know what to do with my fragments right now. I have 100 on me right now. Should I unlock my skills or should I save for Hexa 3? Oh, Hexa 3 feels so bad though. Oh no. Do I follow the Ren Discord or do I create my own path? Janus 20. Yo, chill, chill, chill. I gotta solo Black Mage first before I think about Janus 20. Janus 20 is basically a declaration that I'm gonna main Ren. I don't know if I want to commit to this class. Janus 17? That's almost bannable. Somebody time him out. Actually, don't time him out. If you time him out incorrectly, he might not be able to come back in the stream for a while. I don't know how to untime out people on YouTube. I don't even know if that's an option. The last time I timed somebody out on YouTube, they timed out for like 10 minutes and they didn't come back to the stream. You will not be silenced? Yeah, there's no untime out command, right? On Twitch there is. But not on YouTube, it seems. Are you level 5 yet? Oh, you're almost there. Okay. You can choose timeout duration. Yeah, that's true, that's true. So basically, if you time out anybody on YouTube, you gotta mean it. Because you can't take it back. You cannot take it back. Okay, so with just this farming I've done already, I think that will mean I'll be level 274 by the end of today. After MPE plus a little bit. I wonder how many, how much EXP I'll get for using the advanced EXP tickets. Because they do give us a lot. I think we have like 3,000 or 4,000 already. I've never been this lucky. You have 340 boss and 100% drop. Yo, this guy's living the dream. Give me some of that. You know what? I don't even want the boss now. Just give me the 100% drop. Give me your 100% drop. We can call it even. Congrats, dude. Yeah, went 300, and now you're at 17, you're at 728. That's pretty good. No, that's good. Pretty much like, you just don't want it to get stuck at 3. Like, hitting 3 early is actually good, it's just expensive, right? Because you have a good chance of going further than... Like, you have a good chance of going pretty high on your main stat if you hit 3 immediately. It just feels bad that it's expensive. But man, 7 on the top line, it's good. It's good. Level 275 is still 0% drop, yeah. I mean, it's not easy to get. You still have to kind of get lucky. And given how fast we level up nowadays, it's pretty common for people to get into like further areas and still don't have 100% drop. On my mules, whenever I hit 100% drop, they were all on characters I actually like grinded a hell of a lot on. So I did get them early, but I also grinded a lot in different areas and opened so many fams. Like I opened so many epics pre-260. I probably opened in like 30 or 40 epics. Like per character. Some characters got some characters didn't get large drop. It's just all random anyway. Your Zerk boomed, everything else went. No, it's the other way around, right? You want the Zerk to hit and everything else to boom. How much is my Meso obtained at the moment? Let's have a look. I have 1486 or 1483. So I have 100% from my gear. I have wealth acquisition as well. So I think right now I'm probably making close to 500, a little bit over 500 mil an hour. So you actually get a decent amount of, yeah, a decent amount. %1 per 100. Really? 1% per 100? Isn't that quite a lot? That sounds like a lot. You're 1627 with the 20% Meso buff? Ooh. I'm looking forward to getting that. Yeah, I need to get 275 to get that buff. Because I don't see myself soloing in Seren anytime soon, that's for sure. Your source and eye patch boomed, belt went 22, source died 1 tap. You traded everything for that belt. Yeah, 100% meso? Yeah, 100% meso obtained is the cap anyway. Like, you can't have more than 100% meso obtained on your equipment. The rest of it just comes from event multipliers, like for diamond tier, and wealth acquisition potions. Like, this actually gives you quite a lot of meso obtained. It says 20%, but I think it, like... I don't know how the math works. It just... It gives you a lot. Is it multiplicative? For the meso obtained, that one? Yeah, you might be thinking of equipment drop rate, like not equipment drop rate, item drop rate. You can have up to 200% for item drop, but for meso obtained, you can get up to 100. 5 lines of meso obtained, and as much item drop as you can afford. No double line, 2-line drop. Ooh, yeah, that's the hard one. Like, if you don't see that one early, it's so painful. It is so painful. If you happen to get 5 hybrids before you see a double line drop, it's so sad. Because that happened to my battle mage, and yeah, cubing for specifically double drop is sad. That's what you were thinking? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't get them mixed up. They'll get you, might ruin you a little bit. Because you have to recube things. Let's see, rank up. Ooh, now we can grind and level up this epic. Alright, what do you have for us? You know what? 100% drop rate, please. Okay, never mind. Straight into the bin. What is this line? Why is it so useless? Will I have enough cards to do a second unique, or should I just do one? I mean, I need 150, and then it's just a matter of re-rolling, right? If it goes on the first try, then I'll make a new unique. If it doesn't go on the first try, then I'll just do one and move on. I might end up staying here anyway, but we'll see. Will I be able to get 275 tonight? Is there enough like random things to give me EXP? Maybe after it... I think once we get this reset, then that'll be a lot easier. So I will get 275 within the next 2 days. This resets on Wednesday. So 2 more days it will reset. Monster Park in bed. Oh, thank you for dropping by, Pash. I took out useless lines just to add more useless lines. Nah, trust me, it's the same. These useless lines have always been here. They did remove some of them, but it didn't change the fact that these existing useless ones were still there anyway. I think the most egregious thing is like they still kept the outline ones. Like why? Why are the outline ones still in the game? You're telling me there's still a chance that my 40 boss can turn my character red? You know what I mean? Please. Okay, for me it doesn't matter too much because I don't really like dress up my characters or anything, but I'm sure there are plenty of players that make their character look all nice, and on the off chance they get a 40 boss fan with an outline in black or outline in red, they're just like, you can't see your character anymore. What's the point? You just bricked your outfit. They should have removed those. If they wanted to keep the useless lines, fine, but get rid of the outline ones for the sake of the people who like the way the character looks. Half of the reason that people play this game is for their character to look nice. Alright, how much money am I on? 1 bill! We're rich, guys. We are rich. Out of curiosity, for those who are... Oh, thank you for the follow slap. For those who are above, like, say, level 280, how much XP do you guys get for doing 7 sets of Odium Monster Park? Is it still... It's still a lot, right? Because right now I'm getting like, what, 10% every day from just Monster Park alone? Which is kind of insane. I still can't believe that that's the case. But what do you guys get above 280? Is it still like 5% a day from just Monster Park? If that's the case, that's still really good. Hate Monster Park, can't skip it. Yup, same. I really dislike Monster Park. But the EXP is too good. So I'm okay. I'm okay with it. Like, it's one of those pieces of content that I originally hated and now I tolerate. Don't love it, but at least the rewards, the EXP reward for it is really good. Two-thirds of a Magpot a run. Holy crap, you put it like that. If you put it like that, that's pretty crazy. Speaking of Magpot, we get another Magpot today. Or maybe yesterday. They actually give us quite a lot of like random Magpots and stuff. Next 2 sunny Sundays have 200% Monster Park. Ooh. Juicy EXP. F2P sauna? True. You're not wrong. It does give so much EXP that is the case. It's good though, it's good. I like that they're making it so that it's more consistent to get into the higher content, because they are releasing more and more new content. You gotta let people get there in the first place, right? Have 270 mules with 0 hexa. Hey, but at least they have high levels, you know? They can do their max damage and to like certain bosses. That's why I don't actually mind not doing this in Hyperion. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you're like wasting EXP by not doing Monster Park, but at the same time, it's like that same problem. What's the point of having stronger characters if I don't have hexa anyways? It's just whatever. Who cares if they're higher level? Levels aren't everything. I've never really, like, fussed about EXP in the first place. Unless I, like, try to... I need to hit a certain level to do a boss on a character. I don't really care. Just take my time. Hello, thank you for the follow, Kevin. It's big for BM. That's the main reason why I'm, like, trying to get as much EXP on my Ren. But for something like, let's say my Xenon, like I don't care enough about it clearing Black Mage for me to go do Monster Park. I'll just leave it at 270 and call it a day. Even though I can do Monster Park every day on it. I'm too lazy. That being said though, if I had done Monster Park every single day on my Wild Hunter since they released Odium Monster Park, it could have been 275 by now. This character has overtaken my Wild Hunter in terms of EXP. Although it's a lot easier to overtake that Wild Hunter with this character because it's actually kind of fun. Not to say my Wild Hunter's not fun, but I don't really want to play in Hyperion right now. I don't have a goal on that Wild Hunter like I do on this one. You need 295. Is this for H Baldrix? max damage to Baldrix. Takes 10 to 15, feels like 1 to 3 hours, dude. Especially on weaker characters. I think all of us can agree when we're working on weak characters that are still in the Arcane River. Like, if your class is not good at the Lachlan Monster Park, is straight misery. That is misery. What level are you now, JH? Are you level 291 still? Because the last time I saw you were 291, I don't know if you leveled. Because you haven't really been grinding that hard on your Bowmaster, right? Or at all, even. Ooh, almost 292. I say almost. How many hours is that actually? It's 16%, but I feel like it's gonna be a while. Since the sense is coming? Oh yeah, true. You wanna like farm your fragments and stuff, hey? Or Soul Erda energy even. One to 2% a day. How many hours does it take you to do 1 to 2% at that level? Is that like 3 or 4 hours? Or is it longer? Four to 5. Holy moly. That is crazy. Well, at least you're getting a lot of the drops in between, so that's something. You can also farm for copium uniques, you know? Maybe you hit a hybrid or something. That'd be nice. What if you hit like a 40 and a 6? Holy juicer. 6 and a 30. Alright, I think I need to do a little bit more for this guy to be level 5. Oh. I'm just prepping this for the tier up. And I need to farm actually quite a lot more. I don't see myself hitting unique too quickly. If it takes like 4 or 5 tries, I'm gonna need to farm here for at least another hour or 2. Which is fine, I don't really mind. Maybe not today, but... yeah. You haven't got 110 yet? Yeah. I mean, 110 does sound pretty hard to get. I hope I hit 110 on this Ren. I will seriously consider pushing this character to 285 if I hit 210 drop rate. Like, that's the sign. I'm probably going to push 280 anyway, because my goal is to try to solo, like, E-Carlos and maybe E-Carling. So I'm going to need that level anyway. But if I hit 210 and 110 drop rate along the way, maybe it's a Ren angle. Because I do like the class. Like, the more I play it, the more I enjoy it. Why do people have it on Challenge World from 20 fan rerolls? Dude, I saw somebody just, like, randomly crack it. It was one of the other streamers back. I was just in the stream, and she was like, oh, you got a unique. And I said, congrats on 110 drop, and it actually appeared. And I was like, god damn, wish that was me. 3rd book on your buck? Can you donate that? I know a few battle mages that are a little bit illiterate right now. Would really appreciate a book on some other characters. I should use a booster here. Forgot to pop it. Yes. Your badge would appreciate a new badge. Yo, I heard you like badges, so I got a badge for your badge. They hit a 110 from lab mobs? You know what? I'm kind of impressed that they found the unique from a lab mob. Because I did the same thing for LH4, where I went for uniques in Moonbridge. Which I think is a little bit less crazy, mostly because Moonbridge actually has good maps. I'm kind of surprised that somebody sat in lab. Like, specifically lab, but those maps kind of suck. Not surprised at the unique, more surprised that it was lab. Like, the guy intentionally... I guess maybe he wanted the specific fam? I can see that, actually. Like, if you wanted a specific fam from Lab, like, some of them do have, like, kind of cool looks. I think the Despairing Wings and Blades look kind of nice. Oh, JH, thank you for the 18 months of bronze. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Didn't know if it was aware. Yeah, I mean, could very much be the case. Hey, as long as he's enjoying himself and he didn't get punished for it, it's fine. He got rewarded for going to Lab. I respect it. That's kind of crazy. Do you think Yasser will get a 4th book? Yes, and it's within the realm of possibility. Forced to pay or unmod you? I wouldn't do that. Come on, man. You are an invaluable member of the community. Hope mech gets a belt. Didn't my mech get a Zerk the other day? And then I immediately blew it up. Out of spite. Oh, it's almost level 5. You know, what I should do is I should probably train 1 extra fam here. Like this, just in case. Because there's a small chance it does go unique early. And in which case, I would appreciate another fam I can throw cards into. Try to do a BM run? Once I can solo it, yeah. I'm still pretty far from that though. I plan on just doing all of this solo for fun. Because I definitely could have found a party at the end of the last month, but yeah, I don't really care for rushing content. Just kind of like improving this Ren the way that I feel like. And right now, I'm just enjoying playing it solo. It's just kind of fun. Doesn't that mean you're not valuable? No, it means that your value cannot be placed. It's very contextual. It's like calling something priceless. It can be either way. But in this context, JH, you cannot be replaced. Because who else am I gonna mod? I can't give it to Tilda. You're being gassed? What the hell are you talking about? Pardon me. What's wrong with you being mod? Look. I can't give powers to somebody that's trying to tilt me out of bosses. That ability is too strong. Alright. We need 15s and 45. Forever tormenting me? True. Oh, good thing I went for this this rare. We will reveal it after the coupon. Guess I'm gonna try to make another unique after. I actually get so many cards now. Like, you can see the difference in how many cards you get from the drop rate. Earl Melvin, thank you for the 4 months, man. Appreciate it. Yo, it's already been 4 months since my subathon? Well, actually, no, you probably had the sub from... No, it would have been 4 months then. How's it 4 already? That's crazy. 4 months since I started streaming on Twitch. Yo, speaking of the subathon, I still need to do my Afterlands at some point. I gotta do that. Alright, we'll make a day for the Afterlands stream, and I'll run it on my Ren and a few other characters. And the Ring Fit stream. That one, you know what's so miserable about that? I think we have a way to make it work, but the problem is that it's summer. Oh my god. It's summer. And also, I've been playing a lot more DDR, and I have no cardio whatsoever. Absolutely no cardio. I am so cooked, man. It's so GG. I don't think that stream is lasting more than like 2 hours, I'm not gonna lie. I think even 2 hours might be a bit generous. DDR stream instead of Ring Fit. It would be logistically easier. It would be logistically easier. You guys have just seen me fail the same songs over and over again. I think the Ring Fit would be a lot more fun. For you guys than it is for me. I really want to reveal it, but we gotta wait until town. Let it cook, let it marinate a bit. My mad DDR skills, dude, it's no DDR skills. Can't believe you hit a 25 daybreak. I laddered 2 of them. One of them went 24, the other one went 25. And then I tried to go for a second 25 and it blew up. Got straight world revered. Because I told myself if I get a 25, then I'll use the daybreak, obviously, because I didn't have one. But then if I hit a second 25, I was gonna transfer it onto a sup, and then I was gonna try to tap that sup to 25, and then transfer that into a source for a 24 source. That was the original idea, but that didn't happen. Yeah, I think it was like first try on the second one to go to 25, and got world revered straight up. Could have been like Capsu, dude. Those guys are so lucky, and I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. I did hear that Capsu hit a bunch of 25s, which is kinda insane. But if you hit, you know? I think he hit two different 25s? Am I wrong? Was it like a 25 daybreak and a 25 slime ring or something? I was only watching very briefly because I was so tired, I couldn't pay attention. You're picking Dark Knight. Why the Dark Knight? Oh, it's both on his DOMs? I thought it was his Daybreak. No, I was not paying attention. Avert your eyes from disgust. Nah, for me, JH was there, he was watching me get my, do my star forcing. I was just like goofing around. Like, I don't think any of us expected anything good to happen. It was just fun to see, like, the animation, like, knowing that after you click, it either goes to the next star or your item gets world revered. So, yeah, I don't know, it's just a bit of fun. Yeah, I managed to 25 a daybreak, and that's my new damage pendant, and I also have a 23 slime ring, and that's all that that's all that my spares could afford. I didn't have anything else. I tried to do a few pitch items. I tried like an eye patch, I tried an ET, but all those blew up. Because like my current ones were already 21. Oh, sorry, they're already 22. So if I managed to hit a 23, it would have been cool. But yeah, I did not. Alas, did not hit 23. You went bankrupt, yeah. You know, Star Forcing's expensive. Yeah, that's just how it is. Just gotta hope that you get lucky on the day, and yeah, if you play on Shining Star Force, that's all you can really do to maximize your chances. So lucky you boom 2 pitches going for 19. Trust me, I have blown up plenty of items from 17 to 18, 18 to 19, 20 to 21. I've seen it all, it's right. At some point, you just like stop caring about other people's gains. Oh, well, you stop letting other people's gains bother you. I'm just happy for whenever anybody hits. I think it only bothers me if people are like really rubbing it in your face, you know? I'm happy when people share, because it's like you're not really flexing, you're just like, oh yeah, I hit this. I'm like, okay, it's good. It's different when it's like, hey, did you see my 25? And then a few days later, yo, remember when I hit the 25? I get it. That's when it gets a bit goofy. I just kind of start to ignore that. We all play the same game, for the most part. And, you know, we should be able to relate to other people's pain. Because, you know, you go through it as well. Remember when I hit those 23 Eternals? Did you actually go for 23? Because I remember you saying that, like, you had so many spares that you thought about laddering a second set. Did you actually manage to hit? Maybe I saw that you did or didn't, and I just don't remember. You know the fate quicker? I agree. I do like that it's faster. I mentioned it earlier. I do like the star forcing is faster, and I like that you're no longer stuck in 15 jail. The worst feeling is like you get to 19 and it goes back down to 15, right? The premium that you pay per tap at 19 to 20 is worth saving all that effort going from 19 back down to 15 to go back up to 19. And maybe you go back down to 15 anyway. Just cut out the middleman. Just let me tap 19 to 20 a bunch of times. Forget going down, man. I'm so sick of it. Like, after failing 19 to 20 like 10 times on the same item, only for it to go back to 15 each time is like the most miserable experience. All cast 23, no booms, no booms. This guy's crazy. A lot of people hate it. It's because, like, it depends on your perspective on the star forcing thing, because if you take it in that instance, you can see why people hate it, right? You hate that 19 to 20, it keeps blowing up because, you know, that's how items work sometimes. Sometimes it does blow up. And it's expensive each individual star. Because they're only looking at that one star. If you only look at 19 to 20, it's pretty bad, right? Like, it's expensive, it can blow up, it does not spark happiness. But then if you look at the star forcing system as a whole, and then compare it to what it was, then you can appreciate it a little bit more. Because it's so easy to forget about all the disappointment that was getting 19, failing, and then going down to 15, and then doing it again, and then going back up, down. Anyone who genuinely hates the system either hasn't, like, done enough star forcing to remember the misery that was going up and down from 19 to 15 to 19 to 15, and then blowing things up along the way, and then the infinite amount of, like, safeguarding costs that you pay. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, it's just straight up easier to just know where your stars are and you're not guessing where your item's gonna end up at. It's like, oh, it's 19 right now. If I tap my last bill, will it end up at 15? Will it end up at 21? Like, I don't know. Now the system says if you're poor, you're staying on that star. No more tapping for you. It's just easier. For me, at least. It's mathematically the same on event, yeah. It just feels better. Like, yeah, it's expensive, but you're kind of just paying the premium already for not going back down. Because you can pay the same amount of money and never see 19, right? Like, now you pay a lot of money to see 19 and then it gets stuck at 19. Sure, whatever. But in the old system, you could easily pay the same amount of money and never get to 19. That by itself already makes it worthwhile, the premium, for me personally. It's faster as well, 100%. Oh, so sick of getting stuck at 15. You know, you just fail 15, fail, 15, 16, 15, stuck at 15 again, 16, 17, back down to 15. It's just like, bro, what a waste of time. Just, everybody already kind of said the same thing back then. It says, just take my money and give me the star that you want to give me. Don't play this stupid game of going up and down. Just give me the star and call it a day. If it blows up, sure. But at least I know quickly. Like, don't give me this nonsense of getting stuck underneath 17 the entire time where I'm safeguarding. It's just, yeah, you're just stuck. Yeah. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. I like the system right now. I like it better than the old one for sure. Hello Plum, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You can hold spacebar? True. You just hold spacebar until the star goes or doesn't go. It'll tell you quickly too. The octopus is gonna haunt you forever. Good thing it's coming back. It will haunt you forever. Get it out of your system. It's very cathartic. It's fun to complain about things. What can I say? We're getting octopus again? Yeah, I think we are. We're getting like a reskinned version of the octopus. Who's ready for that? Round 2? Round 2. Oh, not this one. You treat your octopus with love, that's what got you rewarded. If that isn't copium, I don't know what is. Yeah, we all love our octopus. We keep feeding him. We're feeding him every time. How is that not love and care? He's the one not respecting us, not the other way around. Blowing up sub penance, 20 to 21 is the worst. Yeah, I mean blowing up any item from 20 to 21, it feels so bad. 20 to 21 is like generally like quite free, and then it blows up and you're just like, man, you were so close to greatness. Come on, level 5. The month goes down the drain, yeah. It'd be like that. That's why like I don't mind settling at 20 for at least one of my sub pendants and just calling it a day. So then when I blow up the other sub pendant, it feels less bad because you can't just rouletting them. It's like you work on 2 sub rings and 2 sub pendants at the same time. You get your first one to 20, and then you make a new one, and then you cycle between the 2. Speaking of rings, do I have enough? Ooh, I do. I can craft another Meister ring. Awesome. Maybe I'll do that in a bit. You raw tap suffering on your mules to 21 yesterday. You are a mad lad. Half of my C10 mules don't even have 21 sufferings. Okay, let's open this one. Ah, what is this? Excuse me? You deserve it because you've had him with love and care. Alright, mate. This part's 12, 12, 9. Yeah, I can see that. I think a double prime is still like... Yeah, it feels bad. Your Lin is done with subs? No, congrats. Full 22? Or did you stop 21? 6% attack fams today. Ooh, congrats. That's good stuff. I saw people were talking about one of the event things coming up. Is it this one? No, it's this one. So we already got this, right? Soul Erda. So the next one, we get some more rewards. Ooh, this one's gonna be good. On the 10th, 2 weeks time. Whoa, we get rune bonus? Wow. Am I unlucky or is KT kinda rare? It's kinda rare. If you don't have very much drop rate, it doesn't drop that often. Like, you can easily go like months without seeing a KT. I've seen people with like 400 drop rate not see KTs for months. It's not that common. That's why I like making Meister rings. They're consistent, even though it's like kind of painful. But now with like the existence of the auto harvest, it's a lot easier. It doesn't get pitch drops. Hey, remember how I got you a source on your lid, and then you blew it up by tapping it directly? Do you remember that? I remember that. For farming right in time for the cotton candy pink bean to expire. Oh, true. I didn't even think of that. No. How long does this guy last? Oh, man. It only lasts... I think it was a month. You're right. I might have to shell out 100k. When does Assault Order weekly reset? It resets on Thursdays, the same as boss reset. Previously, some people had theirs reset like multiple times throughout the week. I haven't really heard of people getting it reset again today, but maybe it has, I don't know. But usually it resets at on Thursdays. It's fixed. Unsurprising. That's such a random, like, bug in the game. You refuse? It's too good. I like farming too much. I'm gonna cop it. I'm gonna cop it. Alright, 5 more minutes. Will this thing get to unique in time? Probably not. It's only level 3. Decent amount of farming. Wow, how much EXP did I get today? Like 20%? You hit a 22 dreamy CFE Zerk in one day? Oh, built different. Fail my characters in Chronos but not in Challenger World? Yeah, I have no idea, but usually you can only do it once per server. And, sorry, once per ID. So across all of your characters, you're going to do it once. And it resets on the boss reset. $21 Zerk. Okay, not as lucky. Not as lucky. Might see if I can manually grind to 274. I do have my Monster Park boxes. I think. Yeah, I have 7 of them. So I can run that. How are the symbols going? So this will level up to 18 by the end of this week. I'm almost done with arcane symbols, actually. Because I might just keep claiming them. Max arcane force, please. So I don't have to do these dailies anymore. Hours grind with 2x from my position. Yeah, I wonder if I can even get to 75 today, because we do get. I have like a bunch of the advanced EXP tickets, which should give me like 20%. I have Monster Park plus MPE, which gives me another 20% between the two, so that's like 40%. So if I can get the last 60%, I can level up. I have the giant clockwork, which I think will give me about 15%. I don't know, that's kind of crazy. Doable, but maybe shouldn't. Someone hit Challenger today? Yeah, it's pretty wild. Get out of Odium. Shang is nice. It is nice. Yeah, I do like Shangri-La. I think aesthetically, Shangri-La is nice. I don't mind this map, and I don't mind like the gate maps, because it's like, I like the vibrant colors. But I don't really like the locked door maps. Like, I know they're technically better for me to train in, but I don't really like the way that the fams look, and the map's just all dark and stuff. It's like I like Calm Beach too, but I don't like Sunken Ruin. know, it's Choo-Choo versus Vanishing Journey sort of vibes. Which is kind of funny because I didn't mind Moonbridge, but I think that was more because of the mob rate and I kind of just tolerated it. Okay, almost done. About 1 more minute left and then we can open up the fams and see what it looks like. Well, that was my Soul Janus, just level 1. It is currently level 1. Yeah, the other day I actually hit another 6% attack somewhere. This one. I can replace one of these guys, because he's kind of ugly. I can replace him with this one. He looks a bit nicer. Can't get rid of the 40 boss fam though. He's too good. What pedal did I buy and where did I get it? I just got a random one from Amazon. It was a brand called Ikego or something. Ikego? I don't know. It was just literally one of the first things I saw. And I knew that Melvin had one as well, so I just bought the same thing that he had. Yeah, literally off of Amazon. Not hitting here doesn't bug you? Yeah. For me, like, early on, you just hit whatever you can because it's a benefit early. But once you get to the later areas, then you can be a bit pickier. Usually the first search result on Amazon? Yeah. That was literally the first search result for me as well. 758 off event. Yo, congrats. 7 on top line off event's nuts. Need that owl. There's like the owls, the cranes, the ferrets, and then the researchers at the bottom. All of them are okay, I think. They're alright. Who was it complaining about the hit 8? Somebody complaining about 8 because it was expensive or something? Shake my head. Alright. Show us the good stuff, unique fam. Come on. Alright. Let's see what we get. Okay. It's not like a weird HP fam. Oh no, it's looking pretty empty. It's looking pretty empty. I want to see a percent sign really soon. Oh, it's so blank. It's got to be... Oh, okay. I think this is like halfway through the fam. Can this still be good? This could still be good, right? Percent. Alright, spicy. Spicy. Okay, we need to see a 0 at the end. 0 or 5. It's crit rate, isn't it? It's 8% crit rate again, isn't it? This is like my 5th or 6th time seeing 8% crit rate. Oh my god, it's always crit rate. Why is it always crit rate? It's always crit rate, dude. I think I might even have exactly that. I don't know, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, why is there crit rate? Why do I keep getting crit rate, man? It's always crit rate. Actually, the percent sign is really late. So that might have been able to be attack power. Like look, the boss damage text is really short. So maybe I should be excited about a really late line. Crit rate collection, dude. These rabbits have been giving me nothing but crit rate. It's like 1 every like 3 or 4 fams I get crit rate. Oh my god. I hate him so much. That's alright. Just pretend we didn't see that. These mobs are cursed? That's okay. It's okay. it's not fully cursed because I do have one with 6% attack somewhere, and he did give me the drop rate, the boost, right? The 50, right? I can respect that. They gave me 50%. That's almost good enough. It's not the worst. It's just not the best. Okay, what else do we need to do here? I need to do the rest of my dailies. Let's go do that. Crit rate for your vicious? Yeah. All the crit rate I need as a warrior. When I saw the A, I knew it was over. Every time, man. Ooh, Rune of Blessing. Am I out of 3x? I am out of 3x. That's okay. The best fam. Tilda just wants to see me upset, man. He's not asking for much, he just wants me upset. You buy the 3x in the shops? Oh yeah, I can do that, can't I? Wait, let's complete this. I feel like they're a bit expensive from the challenger shop, but this one's okay to buy it from, I think. There's only so many things you can buy from that shop. I usually just buy the VIP. But you're absolutely right, I can buy 3x from that. But I do have a lot of 2x coupons which I don't mind burning as well. Gotta get through them somehow. Maybe I'll buy the 3x and then use the 2x after. I still also have my 4x coupons from the compensation, which I might use for my final push. For the big rune? It doesn't really matter, because like all the EXP is additive anyway. Like 2x with the rune just turns it into a 3x for a short amount of time, right? It doesn't really make a difference. That's why I say like I never really think about my EXP too much in that sense. Like it's just the more you train, you will get it there eventually. You don't need to stack everything. I don't mind being slightly inefficient if I just need to grind an extra hour or something. It's okay. It's okay. Best fam you hit was a 60 drop rate. Yeah, it's not bad, not bad. I need a 60 drop as well, eventually. I mean, I would prefer it to be a 100, but like, yeah, I'll take a 60. Hello, Shanks. Yeah, I'm almost 274, almost. I just need to do my monster park, then I hit 274, basically. 110? True. Give me a 110. It's pretty long. Yeah, it's a long line. It probably has the same text as this one, right? It's probably item drop rate boost. So if it's a percent sign that's really, really early, that probably means that there's a high chance that it's a drop rate. So I should be excited for an early percent sign show for my next cope. That'd be good. You have 110 on your Sia? Oh, huge. Would really love to see 110, but chances of that is quite low, I think. Oops. Accidentally flash jumped. Honestly, I could just stand still. That I just... I don't know why I'm jumping around. You hit. Hopefully. I mean, I'm not in a rush for anything. It's just like something to look forward to when you grind, right? With these fams, can't really expect anything from these things. It's just like asking for disappointment if you're expecting anything. We're just here hoping we get something fun. If we hit, we hit. If we don't, well, that's okay. Maybe we'll get next time. Like, farming becomes a lot easier if you have something to look forward to, for sure. Alright, how much money did we manage to farm today? I think I farmed like 1.2 bill. That's pretty good. How's my Hexa looking? I haven't really improved it since finishing Hexa 2. I finished Hexa 2, and I've just kind of like saved my points, because I don't really know what I want to do. You got 2, especially a back-to-back? Yo. Grats. Big EXP. Alright, that is all the dailies done. Can I put this here? I can. Complete all. Wow. Still gives a hell of a lot of EXP for doing that. Alright, can I have my symbols level up today? Something does. How much is this? 300 mil! Okay. Absolute robbery. Still am not used to the amount of money it costs to upgrade symbols. You know it's gonna be bad every time, and you're still surprised every time. For those who did Cube Sale and Challenger World, what did you guys end up pushing? Because for me personally, I was just working on my drop gear. Drop meso gear, try to go for hybrids and that sort of stuff. I wish I could have worked on like some more damage gear, but it's just not enough money. Not enough money in this Challenger World. Spent 4 bill, 2 hires, double meso. Ooh, pretty good. I got a decent amount of my drop gear done. Got to work on some items here and there. It was a pretty good event for me, I'd say. That's all of the bosses done as well. I can sell these crystals to make back a tiny bit of my money. To pay back for the thing. Alright, let's go Ardent Mill. Need to make another Meister Ring. I have enough twisted times to make it. Meister Ring. Right, what am I missing again? Just twisted times. You need so many. You need 800. Alright. Actually, while I'm here, can I... Oh god, there's so much crap. Look at all this stuff that I had to craft. I'll probably just disassemble it later. Alright. What else do I need to do? What do I need to do? Do my Monster Park later. I still need to do Angler Company as well. And all of these things. A lot of weeklies left to do. Okay. Yeah. As much as I would like to keep going, I do need to go do my grocery shopping soon because after the weekend we have nothing in our house. So we gotta go figure out what dinner is, so might have to call it for today's stream, even though it's a little bit earlier than usual. I'll probably stream again usual time tomorrow. Hopefully a little bit earlier than today. And maybe I can get some of my weeklies done. I was going to do my Battle Mages weeklies, but I was having too much fun just playing the rain again because I didn't do anything on the weekend. And Wednesday, I'll just try to run through my weeklies again or something. I don't know. The weekly gauntlet. I'll just do my pitch bosses and call it a day. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Apologies for the shorter stream, but I really need to get my groceries done. Otherwise, I don't eat. And yeah, hopefully you guys had a good weekend. And I'll see you guys again sometime tomorrow. Take care, guys. Hydrate. Thank you. Alright. Take care, guys.